Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back again today for another Kickstarter critique where I take a look at a different Kickstarter project every single time and give my honest thoughts on how that Kickstarter is being ran. And today I'm very excited to be checking out the 84th most popular project on all the tabletop games. That is Dinodocus, a card game where you compete to create long-lasting dinos. So first and foremost, you're like, why are you picking this one out? This seems like an odd selection. I actually did a Kickstarter video for them, but in the middle of the Kickstarter gameplay video, my dryer broke and started squeaking. So I was like, you know what, I feel bad about that, so I'm going to do a Kickstarter critique for you. So here we are, and if you enjoy this sort of content, please be sure to click on that subscribe button down below, as I'm trying to reach 9,000 subscribers, celebrate my 9-year anniversary of making YouTube content. Also, consider supporting the Patreon, as every dollar does count, and I'm staying home down right now. So, a card game where you compete to create long-lasting dinos. I don't like this main image already. It has nothing really that like the time length, the player count, the price. You know, any of that stuff would be really good here, and instead we just have like this really generic white background. And you could easily just you could fix this, and you could include all that information. You could include a price. Just let me know more information going into this, because I assume this is going to be a relatively cheap small box card game, having played the game. So it has raised $3,833 of the $7,000 goal, so it is lagging behind right now, and currently 84th on tabletop games. Not just games, but in tabletop games. That means that nobody's scrolling down and just naturally finding this game. So how can we get more engagement coming to the Kickstarter? But as always, when you come into a Kickstarter video, there's three things we need them to do. Convince me. Do I want it? Can you do it? And how much is it? Hopefully they can do that in the video. Let's go. Okay.
Hi, I'm Monty. I'm a French game designer, and
I'm Xiaolong, the concept artist.
And today we would like to present you a new game called Dinodocus. Dinodocus is a party game.
First thing I like right here, look at the background. So they're giving me the personal touch, and I always think giving a personal touch on a Kickstarter video is a good thing to do. Hello, Alban. But one thing they're also doing is they're spotlighting games behind them that scream gamer or game. I'm going into this knowing that the people that made this game are aware that there's other games that have been invented, you know, past 1970. Because sometimes we see these Kickstarters and we're like, oh no. And they immediately wanted to clear that up, which I like they did that in the background.
Artist.
And today we would like to present you a new game called Dinodocus.
And I get a feel for the size of the box. Oh, great box.
Create dinosaurs that compete against each other.
So I like the fact I already know that this is a small box games. I know what I'm getting in for. 45 minutes, 2 to 6 players. So it's got a little bit of meat to it. It's not a filler weight game by any stretch of the imagination. Ages 7+, so I'm seeing a family weight 2 to 6 player game with a little bit of meat. And once again, I could have known this right from the beginning if you put all that information on the main image or in the little sentence that you get underneath. But I think right now it just says like a card game. It's like, yeah, I know it's a card game. You have pictures of cards in your main image. Give me more information there.
At the beginning of your turn, you draw up to 5 cards.
That's cool.
One at a time, choosing which dinosaur body part you want. Then you play cards from your hand. You can lay down a full dinosaur, or you can modify any dinosaur on the table, but maximum 1 card per dino.
Okay, so this is really well done. I like how they're doing this illustrated. They're showing me an idea of what the gameplay is like without getting too into the weeds, because always I say you shouldn't get too into the weeds on this video right here. So far I'm really digging the video.
When someone modifies your dinosaur this way, you can immediately react by modifying it back if you have good cards in hand. Finally,
don't keep going into the rules. Don't keep going into the rules.
Once you have finished to play cards, you need to feed your dinosaur to get victory points. There are 2 kinds of dinosaurs. Herbivore with a green head logo and carnivore with a red head logo. Herbivores eat plants, and they will fight for a limited pool of 4 plant tokens.
I believe that this video is the kind of video that a lot of people would like, going this depth into the rules, but I don't think that's the majority of Kickstarter. I feel like the majority of Kickstarter want to be wined and dined all in that first, 3-4 minute video, whatever you got. And going this in-depth into the rules, I think it's good to help teach the game, but I don't necessarily think it's the best to help sell the game.
While carnivores eat other dinosaurs present on the table. When you assemble a dinosaur with various cards, you also give it an attack value, which is the sum of all the red numbers, and a defense value, the sum of all the green numbers.
I will say them doing this on this Kickstarter video gives me good hope that there is a very well done how to play video that's been constructed, because I like their graphic design here. I think what they're doing is really well. I just don't like how in-depth they're going into the rules.
Herbivore would use their defense value to steal a plant token.
No.
And carnivore would use their attack value to eat another dinosaur. Any dinosaur can resist to an attack with its best value. If your dinosaur is eaten or cannot be fed during your turn, you must discard it, scoring the victory point it has accumulated. The number of victory points depends on the age of your dinosaur.
This is way too much information. I don't care. I just want to know if I want to buy your game.
The scoring track is built from the victory cards by laying down a timeline in a very simple way. Place the first card by leaving one square, then two.
This is
three,
really well done,
so on,
but it's
5.
not what I want out of a
Game ends
Kickstarter video.
immediately when there is no more victory cards, and the winner is the...
But for real, like how they're doing this, like all the moving parts, moving pictures, this is as good as anybody can do, I could say. Like if this was on a CMON video and they had these snipped in, I wouldn't bat an eye. That's how well done these are. These are top notch.
Player with the longest timeline.
So what do you think about that game?
This game is a fantastic game. I really like the interaction between all the players. Even if you have more than a few players, it was great. I loved especially the very silly names you can make, like Paranocericus. Also, I like to trash talk these guys.
So once again, this is all good stuff to have somewhere in your Kickstarter, but not in this video. Like, this is just... It feels like, go watch some other Kickstarter videos. This doesn't feel like any of them that are like the major popular ones. Like, you can't spend that much time just doing nothing but dry rules.
And I would try to set them apart from each other, like...
And then this, too. Like, this is great, but this should be snipped down into, like, 5-10 seconds. Always fantastic. I love messing with this guy. I love the name of the dinosaurs. It's just quick hits with a Kickstarter video.
He is getting a really evolved dinosaur. We need to kill him. And...
See, but everything she's talking about is actually great. Like, they're great little quotes and stuff that give me feels for what kind of gameplay you're getting. Which, in theory, you know... I'm becoming really jaded and weird about this. Like, I'm complaining about this video, but the more I think about this video, the more it's like, shouldn't this be what the Kickstarter video should be, though? But I just don't think it's what most people want at this point. And I come at it from that perspective.
I tried to take over, but I didn't win. It was still great.
What I like most about Dinodocus is that the cards, they're all based on real dinosaurs, and so the bodies and the names are all cut up in a way that they all can fit together, so you can make your own dinosaur.
My son's mostly my oldest son, my 8-year-old, absolutely love that aspect of the game.
Thanks for watching, and if you like this game, don't forget to pledge.
Happy board gaming.
Bye-bye.
If you like this game, who's forgetting to pledge? Like, the whole point of me being at this video is to pledge. Okay, so 135 backers, they're halfway there. So, do I want it? I guess, yeah. I mean, like, if you sat through that video, you probably know if the game's going to be for you, right? Like, because they went deep into the rules. They had somebody giving you, like, specifically what it felt like in certain aspects. Can you do it? Don't know. How much is it? Don't know. So let's keep going. So thematic games, 3 created, 3 backed. So, let's see. What do we got? Mini Golf Designer. So that one was canceled. And then Mini Golf Designer with a Vengeance, 729 backers. Let's check this. And we're just checking to make sure the game has been shipped out. It's not a flaming dumpster fire in the comments section in the updates. Let's see. I'm in for the mini expansion. Just finished my first solo play, and I've chosen to make an extra hole. And yeah, so these are people talking about the game. Just got at the table, and we loved it. The game is still awesome. Okay, so yeah, game is shipped. Awesome. They got a good track record. Excellent. The Can You Do It? I feel comfortable. Yeah, this is their second game. That's what you need to know. Boom, boom, boom. Check mark. How much is it? So hopefully we don't beat around the bush. We get down to the price, because this is a small box card game. And to be honest with you, I'm trying to think of what more I would have wanted out of that video. I think I would have just cut it down and just spotlighted some of the things. Like, oh, every single dinosaur has real facts about dinosaurs on it, and you can create your own silly dinosaur names. Because don't forget, look at the marquee. This is a game where you build dinosaurs for ages 7+. plus. This is a family game. I feel like you need to accentuate more of the family aspects. Oh, you can eat mom or dad. Or choose carnivores and eat mom or dad. Or just something like that. You know, you're getting these people who, if your price point is between $20 and $30, they don't even think twice about it. It's an immediate back. Oh, my kids will probably like this. Just bing, 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 bing. And there's tons of Kickstarter backers just like that. I know that because I ask polls. I do polls all the time asking Kickstarter questions. Check them out sometime on the YouTube channel. I don't know how you get to that section. It's community. What's in the box? So, we got cards. So, so what do I want? I want the price. 80 dinosaur cards depicting 20 dinosaurs that really existed in Earth split in 4 decks. Okay. 37 period cards. 6 summary cards, like spotlighting that. 6 perennial card. 4 wooden vegetation tokens. The rule booklet, make that clickable. How to play, take 5 cards. Cool. So, why not give me the price here? Why not? So, it's 80 cards. The 37, these are mini cards. So, 37 mini cards, 86 cards, 92. So, like 92 cards, 4 wooden tokens, and some mini cards. Okay, so where's the price? Where's the price? Where's the price? Create building. And I know it's over here. Everyone always says it's over here. Yes, but this is your story. This is where you should seamlessly interweave it. And no, I don't need you to go more into the weeds about how to play the dang game. Just with the price. Click to download the rule booklet in English. Awesome. Help and approve it before it gets to approvals. All feedback are welcome. Excellent. And all feedback, I think it's is. But anyway, putting that there's great. You're essentially reaching out to people and say, hey, we're so confident in this game, we actually want you to go read our rule booklet, just in case we might have missed some little grammar thing here or there. I love that. I love putting that in there. Watch a 3-player game with the Game Boy Geek about the game, and that's the gameplay, full gameplay, boom, full gameplay. Awesome. Excellent. About the game. Dinodocus is the card, and that's the first, and as always, I say there's 2 videos that people want to see first. It's either the gameplay, or even better yet, a how to play with someone we know. Dinodocus is, well, actually, yeah, I take that back. I think the gameplay is more important. Dinodocus is a card game for 2 to 6 players that plays in 45 minutes, no matter the number of players. Okay, come on. Just get to the price. Why pledge? Dinodocus is our second board game, the first one being Mini Golf Designer. So this is where they're focusing more on the Can You Do It, which is, once again, they already made a game, so I feel comfortable. That came to life after a successful Kickstarter campaign. We wanted our second game to be as accessible as possible to make it an easy pledge for you. The game idea came from my old childhood. Identikit, blah, blah, blah. Just want the price. Reviews. This is great. Here's a preview. Here's another preview. Man vs. Meeple. John Gets Games. Dan King. We got people. Whole bunch of people here. Cool. The metagame. We believe that Dinodocus is a fun experience by itself, but the game was also designed to be a treat. I just want the price. Like, how much further do I have to go to get the... So the 3 things. Do I want it? Yeah, I guess. If you kids like dinosaurs and you're looking for a light dinosaur themed game, there you go. I feel like you've scratched the itch enough. Can you do it? Yes, it's a second game. So how much is it? So you haven't mentioned the cost, and you haven't mentioned the shipping either. That's the only thing I need. It needs to be way higher. 60,000 HKD linen cards. I would convert this to dollars as well. Like, I have no clue in any way, shape, or form how much money is 60,000 Hong Kong. So we're halfway. So at 5,000 Hong Kong, that's going to be our stretch goals. So that would be pretty much micro stretch goals. So we're going to be hitting stretch goals, it looks like, pretty frequently if we get past the finish line, which is, click here to see the game on BGG. I like you linking to the BGG because that can help you get on the hotness. All right, continuing on. What am I looking for? Price. We're already talking about stretch goals. We still don't know the price. $100,000 Fern token. Cool. Nice. And this is an easy one to add. It's just a component upgrade. Costs money, but awesome. 1 more dinosaur. If we reach this level, you add a new dinosaur into the game. 4 cards. Cool. 200,000. A thermoforming insert. Oh my gosh. Now let me tell you, box inserts, I like them sometimes in large games, but in small games I always love them. I love them in small games. So yes, this is a great one. This is a banger of a stretch goal. 1 more dinosaur. Metal box. Ooh, turn it into a tin. I don't know if people like that or not. I personally love tins, but I know from all my time, because I've reviewed a lot of games in tins, and people have commented in the comments before about why they hate tins or why they love tins, and it's very divisive. I'm going to put a poll right up after this Kickstarter critique. Do you like tins in games? Let me know in the comments below. If we reach this, because I do, but I don't think most people do. The thing is, they just kind of make it weirder for storage, you know, which for a lot of gamers is a big deal. Add-ons, scoreboard and pawns. Cool. The first add-on that we propose is a scoreboard with 6 wooden pawns to... you know what? I could do away with this. Like, all this is good, but underneath this, just put the scoreboard out. Like, ooh, cool, scoreboard out on good. And honestly, I don't even think you need this. Do you need this? I will say, I think the scoreboard add-on is really good, because that was the one thing about this game that was the scoring could be messed up if you accidentally bumped it. So this is really good. But anywho, I still don't know the price. So I know the price of the add-on before I know the price of the game. Come on, neoprene mats. The second add-on is a set of 7 neoprene mats. This set is composed of, whoa, cool. Oh, so you get, that's actually really cool. That's a great idea. And once again, like, I think what you need for this Kickstarter is a really smoking hot section that is all about your prices. And to be quite honest with you, I feel like if people watched your video through, if they actually got through the video, they're probably in once they see this is your second game. And hopefully you have a pledge level on here, which is to get another version of your game. I don't know if you would have enough copies to do that potentially, but that's also the kind of thing where you could be looking at making a second print run of your game if this got popular enough. But once again, I don't know, because we don't have a really sexy spot where they're doing the shipping or the pledges. Okay, so shipping. Hey, we get to shipping, because so normally I complain that shipping is nowhere near, it's nowhere near the pledge levels, but now the pledge levels are just completely non-existent. So I guess I don't even know how I don't know how to feel. Once again, you convert it to my currency, like Hong Kong dollars. Like what percentage of the world? Oh, it is there. Okay, I see it. It's tiny. I need to read. I need to look. Okay, so $5.1. The dollar normally goes before. I think that's what might have thrown me off, is the dollar goes before that. So $5 shipping, that's not bad. Totally reasonable. Oh, and they have reduced shipping. Awesome. So I like it. So if you add more games, you get lower shipping. That's great. That's a real nice thing to do for the rest of the world. Love it. Love it, love it. 70, 78. So yeah, that's great. Okay, so Europe. Did you mention the VAT? European countries concerned by this item are concerned by this shipping cost are blah blah blah. The rest of the world, where's the VAT? We have friendly shipping for Europe, USA, Canada, Australia, and China. For many other countries, the price of the game is lower. Okay, so this looks pretty good. This looks like a solid shipping section. I like it. Well done. I still don't know how much the game costs, but I know how much the add-ons, and I know how much the stretch goals. And I know how much the shipping is. So I feel like the big issue that I have with this Kickstarter is it's missing the pledge levels. It's just, okay, so here we go. How much is it? So thank you. Cool. Whatevs. Nobody wants that. Like 3 people do. Website, thank you. You just want to support the project. $16 for the game. That's a great price. I would put that right at the door. $16. Ages 7+. Over 80 unique dinosaur facts, a different dinosaur fact every single card. $21 shipping to the United States of America. Out the door. Like, heck, I would even do that. I would just put the cost of the actual shipping, including shipping, in there, potentially in there. I would advertise that. All in that area that you need to have, which is your pledge levels. So, get 2 copies of the game, $30. So this is good. And I like this. 8 backers. Then we got the 1 backer here. And wow, so that could be really cool, especially. Okay, so I like their section, the game for early backers. Okay, early bird. So there we go. FAQ update. So what am I going to give this one? I'm going to give it a. I'll give it a 1. They don't have a whale, so I wouldn't give it a 2. I'll give it a 1 because do I want it? Yeah. Can you do it? Yeah. How much is it? Price is dang good, despite the fact you decided to bury it all the way. Yeah, the price is only in the column for now. Okay, so cool. So yeah, the $21, I think that should be highly spotlighted to the United States of America. That's a good price. I mean, I don't even think about that. So let's check out the updates, and they are that one's actually that's an interesting one. You don't normally see Kickstarter updates with more comments than hearts. Nobody liked this update. Wow. I have to check that one out. And then, yeah, so your updates are bad. And the reason why I say they're bad is because nobody engages with them at all. It's just, no one took the time to comment on this. And I know you have 135 backers. These are 135 people who want to see you succeed. And I'm going to guess you didn't end with a question. Oh, wait, you said any suggestion. Oh, in fact, you led with a question. Wow. Thank you very much for this early support. As you all know, the first 2 days are critical for the success of it. However, we feel that the campaign is not going as well as we expected. Right now, we are not sure of the root cause, if there is any, but we suspect that we didn't choose the right image and tagline to represent the game. But we would love to hear your opinion on, do you like this new image? Also, do you have any suggestion for a good tagline that would represent the game at its best? Okay, so they are straight up saying, hey, it looks like we might be going to relaunch mode. And this is going to be interesting to see that nobody responded to this. So 4 people liked it. They're like, okay, cool, we're fine with this. Interesting. So they straight up asked a question and nobody answered. And that completely defies my law of Kickstarter, which is always ask questions. Interesting. But this one got 7 comments and no hearts. What the hell? This is Bizarro World. Hello, dear backers. 50%. We reached 50% thanks to all of you. However, we still need to increase the visibility of the project. We will try to do some more marketing, but if you could help us spread the right words, please don't hesitate. Rulebook. Thank you for the feedback from some of you. We improved the rulebooklet to fix some grammar issues or just to clarify some wordings. This is great. This is awesome. This is you saying we took your feedback and we put it in. And if you do a relaunch, you absolutely 100% need to mention that. We reached out to the backers that we had already had, and we figured out how we could improve this campaign, we fixed some rule booklet issues, anything like that. Like, tell people about how this is your second. Weave that into your Kickstarter story. Lean in on the fact that this is the second time around if you do end up going that route, I think. Anyway, you can still voice your opinion on improving the rule booklet, especially we'd love to ask your opinion on 2 terminologies used in the rules. Do you like period card? Do you like error card? And so, yes, this is you directly asking questions and people reaching out to you. And this goes back to Bauer's Law, which is always ask questions. And this one, it is working. But the other one did not. Interesting. For me, error cards roll off the tongue better. I agree. Okay, so you got these people engaged. Apparently, though, they do not like this update. Interesting. Very interesting. So let's check out the comments. All right, I'm trying my nephew into board games, and this will be perfect for him as he loves dinosaurs. Bingo. That's the target market. I also remember these books that mixed up people or animal heads, bodies, and feet from when I was a kid, so I love the idea of competing. Yes, many kids have their dinosaur period. I had it too. Children usually enjoy the game. If you've not seen it, okay, so cool. And this is them doing good customer service, and I see them responding to everything. Excellent. Awesome. They're trying to get it churning, trying to make this a welcoming environment to come talk, which is great. That's what you want. So in the end, I'm going to give it a 1. I mean, I think it's just that video. I think a lot of people probably just click out on that video. Also, the main image, like it didn't grab me. Like, it's a cool premise of like mixing up the cards, but like I want to know more going in, I think. But let me know what you think about this Kickstarter down in the comments below if you have any suggestions. And as always, if you enjoy what I'm doing, please just keep enjoying what I'm doing, because that's how I continue to keep growing the channel. And as always, thanks for your time, YouTube. Bye bye. Boop. Bop. Burp.